Mais oui.
Wahoo!
Whoo, man. To say your last time was eventful would be an understatement. Hoy.
Oy
And I
vey.
still,
And then he
I still need to
exploded.
watch the rest of the, I still need to watch the stuff I missed.
It's certainly fun.
Let's see. What are the cliff notes here? Scion is an asshole. All right, there we go.
Fault. I mean, it's his semblance, you know.
That matches with what I took notes on. Yeah.
Mhm.
Congo good, Scion bad.
Comgo
Very
okay.
conclude why it's bad.
Mm.
All right. But after that whole ordeal, you've all had time to calm down, get some rest, and Millie is finally gonna fucking get some treatment.
Hallelujah!
Question. Quick question: Is my aura still at the same level, or
No, but by now you've had enough time to rest. You're fine now.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
All right. So over at the tent, the rest of Millie team sort of gathered around as Millie's getting taken in there. KB's helping. KB's helping Millie, and is just like, "Hey, go, there you go, Millie."
Mm. Okay. Whew.
Hello there, Miss Duffy. How are you doing? Well, actually, that's a stupid question. I'm assuming since you're here, you're not doing all that well.
Mhm.
As you're waiting for Millie outside the tent, Peter, who's kind of kicked up a chair, is just like, so remind me, what the hell happened to Millie again? I think I might have missed the details.
During the time
Oh.
we could just preface this. This is the time when we got all switched around thanks to the what was that color teal color dust again?
Out of character, it was Periwinkle.
Yeah, the periwinkles.
The periwinkle incident, as I'm calling it these days. Well, Ebony's mother was it?
Yes, it
Stepmother.
was your stepmom,
Ebony's
but
stepmother.
yes.
Ebony's stepmother kicked Millie's body. Who was in it? Who was in her body at the time?
Congo was in Millie's body at the time.
Combo was in that body at the time.
I mean, I don't really. Who was in it?
I remember
it makes sense. It makes sense to make note of it, but what matters is the amount of damage that was dealt to Millie of all people.
pretty much broke her pelvis to the point
Yeah.
where she's not able to walk. She's been faking it with her hair.
Yeah, and she's been severely understating how severe it was, and now I'm worried that it's getting even worse because it did. When I'm just
Gilda, who just been taking a walk around a little bit, getting used to her new like cybernetic replacements, is like, yeah, from what Millie told me, if Desdemona had kicked her any harder, she might have just dropped dead on the spot.
That's not good.
it's really bad.
Why was she kicked? Like, why did this Desma whoever?
It's because Ebony's stepmother's kind of a giant bitch, and is kind of drunk almost all the time. So,
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't help her that her being drunk helps her semblance.
oh yeah, that's right. Her being drunk makes her hit harder, so that's a wonderful combo.
It sure does.
I just try to remember. Did Combo say anything to set her off?
Gilda's just like, from what she told me, from what Millie told me, no, she's just a jerk. Peter's like, huh, really? Because I ran into her earlier, and I had a normal conversation with her. And you say she's drunk all the time? It's weird. I could have swore she was sober.
Wait, what?
That that's different from.
The tent's not far, so Millie, you can make this out.
I'm not familiar, so I'm just gonna take everything as read.
KB will look at Millie. Do you want me to stay here, or do you want me to be outside? Gilda just looks puzzled, just like, huh. Maybe. I think I overheard Millie saying she talked to her. Maybe she actually friggin' got through to her. Wouldn't put it past Millie. She seems to have this strangely innate ability to get through to stubborn assholes, so.
If so, good on her.
Yeah, good. That's good to hear.
The doctor just smiles and shakes her head. Oh, don't worry about it. It's quite all right. All right, now let me just assess how bad this is. She'll just carefully take hold of your leg and start slowly checking. It's just like, just tell me when it hurts. Meanwhile, outside, Gilda gives a smirk to Frambo and is just like, yeah, new girl, don't think I didn't see you checking out my new cybernetics. It's fine.
First time.
You haven't really talked to Nick, but don't worry, he's not the jealous type.
And you can see Framboise just sort of like cast her eyes and like her whole head just sort of off and away, just tries to like slightly distance herself. Not enough to be like completely removed, but just like step out of Gilda's space.
Violet kind of just observes that and just takes a mental note about that.
Licorice doesn't
Just
really know what's going on, so she just presses her sunglasses against her face and continues staring.
kind of just doesn't really know what to make of this because this is the first time she kind of set herself aside rather than press the advantage when she was presented one. But anyway,
It seems like I've missed a lot. What with evil superpowers and women's pelvis exploding.
Peter will
And
look over and be
giants.
like, yeah, you missed a lot running from the friendly giant, screaming about how she was gonna use your bones to make her bread.
Technically, I said that after I ran away. But
Peter just
look, I
deadpans
said
and gives this look of, why did I even ask?
it's
I said sorry. What more do you want from me?
Pete.
I've never
just-
seen someone that big.
Hey, new kid, don't worry, I'm just messing with you. I get it.
Don't worry, Pete here isn't exactly known for his subtlety.
He hits like a Mack truck too.
Where's the lie?
Talking to the girl in cowgirl hat and ripped jeans. Do you think I know much about subtlety?
Welcome
Wearing
to the.
sunglasses in the sun.
Peter will chuckle and look at like, oh yeah, she's gonna fit right in.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was about to say. Welcome to Beacon.
What? Wait, I'm in?
Yes, it turns out the application to such an establishment is exceedingly simple.
It's more of you've kind of gone through our interviews and our screenings. It's like after some
And-
serious deliberation of you being an alright person, we
Then
deem you.
also seeing you in action in that fight in the village.
Yeah, I would say
Glad
that.
I could help.
Yeah,
So I'm officially a student.
You'll be assigned you'll need to be assigned a team, but that'll help.
we'll work on the logistics about it all, but I'm vouch.
Hey,
But
give me a moment. I have to just go do something for a second. I'll be right back. Is that okay?
okay,
Kira's like,
just
yeah, that's fine.
yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna go right here. And how good are people's hearing?
Well, we have a
Uh,
faunus right here.
I mean,
Yeah. So I get to so Licorice gets around here, and then you're just gonna hear a very girlish scream of like, yes!
Azure just wins a bit.
She doesn't even. Lilac doesn't even need to know. The Asher's reaction just kind of tells tells the whole story.
Yeah.
So
And
basically,
she just
after
goes
Licorice
laughs.
spends about, I'd say about 3 minutes just squeeing in the corner, she's gonna sort of like take a deep breath and come back and goes like, "Sorry about that. I just had to deal with something. I'm sorry for leaving. Is
You
nice to be
see
back.
Azure. You see Azure rubbing his ears.
Uh,
Just to
Lilac
be clear,
is just
Azure is the
giggling.
kangaroo, right?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, just making sure. Sorry. I
Oh,
mean, like he's probably not. I'm sorry, but everyone else has a picture of like who they are, and you have like Mega Man. It makes it a little confusing. No,
No,
it's
that's
Gundam
not.
person, isn't it?
No, that's actually that's just some jig. The pilot
Oh.
of that thing. My
Mm.
character's right here though.
yeah. Anywho,
Gilda will walk over to Frambois and just ask, did I say something that offended you? Because you seem to shuffle away from me. Is everything all right?
It is not so much to say that you offended me, rather that I have been contemplating certain lessons given to me by others recently. I did not wish to intrude for a variety of reasons.
hmm?
Well, I appreciate you being conscious about that, but hey, listen. We're Beacon students. We learn through making mistakes. It's kind of an unwritten rule, so don't beat yourself up too much about it.
Ah,
Do you want to?
in
So
that
as
case,
Beacon
I
students, we
expect to
learn by
learn a
making
lot.
mistakes.
Don't worry, Frambois. You're gonna learn a lot here. Trust me.
Excellent.
You want to talk about that, friend boy?
Talk about which
What
topic.
you're what you were thinking about lately? Would you like to go aside and have a little chat about that?
If such a thing would interest you, Miss Towns, I would certainly accompany you to unpackage and process certain communications.
All right.
Peter will just say before you guys go. Just before you guys go, I'll let you go in a moment. We were talking about the team situation. From what I can tell, Licorice, you're gonna be on Marvin's team.
Mm,
Marvin.
Marvin's just like,
Can you
does
just?
somebody say my name?
yeah, Lilac was about to point to him because he was probably
Okay.
just chatting with Dakota at the time.
What does he like? What does he look like?
Well, fucking jet green hair, like sort of a casual like army attire with like a sort of like modified military jacket, and also you can clearly see this like cybernetic arm brace on one of his arms. If you're wondering about the arm
Okay.
brace thing, my arm got royally fucked up, and Peter over there made this arm brace for me. And honestly, now that my arm's starting to do better, it's made my arm even better than it was the first time I put this thing on. Because now instead of
Okay,
making up for a bad arm, it's enhancing my good one.
May as well keep it on. It also doubles his armor too.
wait, who's Peter?
Peter's the guy over here. The one you can
Okay.
see clearly has a full cybernetic arm. Like, not an arm brace like Marvin. His whole arm's just a big cybernetic metal arm.
Sorry for asking. I'm just learning everyone's names.
Yeah,
All right.
admittedly, Marvin kind of got off easy. Marvin's like, yeah, Peter needs that arm because he got it torn clean off by an Ursa, he told us.
Yep.
Ooh.
He made his he was the fact that he was able to make a working prosthetic arm with just scrap metal.
And Marvin's like,
So
and
you
one
didn't-
good arm, apparently.
So you made that arm in a cave with a bunch of scrap.
Yeah, basically.
No. I can just imagine him sort of like after losing his arm, just looking at it, goes like, God damn it, it's gonna take me like 5 hours to wait. I'm right-handed. It's gonna take me 7 hours to make a new arm.
Oh, no. I think it, considering his semblance, I think it took a lot shorter than that. But that's a tale for another time.
Then maybe I'll learn it one day.
All right.
I mean, I don't
let's-
mind sharing it. Basically how mine works, it like cranks my reactions time through the roof, and it basically makes it seem for me like time slowed down, where for everyone else I just have like the reactions of a hyper reinforced caffeine addict.
I see.
Helps me work pretty fast. All right, I won't.
can imagine.
He'll look over at Lilac and Frambo. All right, I won't keep you two any longer. You go off and have your talk.
Certainly. Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the person who's apparently gonna lead my party. And go, so you're gonna be the boss man, eh? Okay.
Yeah, Marvin Pines. He'll hold out his arm. Licorice, right?
Yeah. She's not gonna shake it, but she's gonna give a nod in acknowledgement.
All right,
She's
not a
got the
handshaking
time
person.
to
That's
say it.
totally fine.
Yep. That's cool. Yeah, she's not being like trying to come off as unfriendly. She's just making it clear that she doesn't. It's like, all right then.
Marvin
Hope
nods.
you have a
He gets
good-
it.
Okay. Very well then.
All right. So
I'm just
what
gonna stay
are?
with you for a bit.
Yeah. Licorice and Marvin will sort of chat for a bit. Meanwhile,
That's fair.
yeah. Millie's getting treatment. We'll scoot back in a moment. What are Lilac and Frambois looking to talk about?
All right, Fremwa. What was it you were? Something really caught my eye there, and it's like, let me see how I put this. What made you not? I hate to be a little bit upfront about it, but what made you not pursue anything with Gilda right then and there? I mean, she was pretty much inviting you to it with the offer and all that.
My question:
am
his name is Marvin, right?
Yes, Marvin Pines.
Okay.
I am not entirely sure that was the case.
Maybe I'm just assuming things. I don't know.
While it may be the case that my vital sign detectors are running a bit outside the margin for acceptable perceptions, I am struck by the assessment that the last time I did such things, a bit of unfortunate occurrences transpired for the rest of the students here. I can't allow myself to be so thoroughly distracted as I was before. You understand?
Fair enough. Uh, well, I think I understand. I'm just a little bit a little bit taken back by the whole thing. And is there anything you anything you want to talk about to me in particular, like about?
That's you.
Sorry.
Hello?
Perhaps. Perhaps there are things that could be discussed between us. However, I have
However,
I have a sense that now is not as good a time as it could have been.
I won't. I won't force you to speak on anything that you don't really want to. So that's fine by me.
Though you should know, if there is something you require me to speak on, you need only request.
Okay. Still just trying to figure everything out right now between, what this means, what and all that, what I am to what I am to you, what you are to me. I don't know.
What you are to me is, on several levels, an inspiration, Miss Towns.
Really?
Naturally. Do you doubt this?
Mm, Not particularly, but like I don't really get that from very many people. I don't really not.
Perhaps you have
Mm,
only had certain persons able to understand your wavelength.
mm.
And Frambois will sort of wink.
Lilac will just a little chuckle. Well, you've opened up a lot with me, and I really appreciate that. So I'm probably still just overthinking things. I don't know if I'm overthinking it all, but actually, I'm pretty sure I am. It's what I do, as I would say.
I will make
Anyway,
a note of this.
how much do you have logged about me anyway?
37 kilobytes
That's
in
quite a lot.
plain text.
That's a lot of. That's quite a bit of text from my understanding. Sometimes I wonder. That's good to know. Anyway, how about we uh, how about we go check with Millie real quick?
Like, après vous.
Thanks for giving me a little bit of your time.
Always.
All right.
All right, you guys walk back. Meanwhile, in the tent, after a few more moments, the doctor says, "All right, Miss Stuffy, try to stand up without your hair." You plop down on your feet, and it still kind of stings. It's just like, I can feel it on my knees. And then you realize you can feel your knees. You can feel the rest of your legs.
Whoa, whoa,
Peter's just like, all right, I think she's good, guys.
Wow. I didn't know.
Azure quickly grabbed a hold of his ears and pushed him down against his hair and stuff before that came out.
Lilac is just waiting right at like the entrance to the 10. Just hearing that.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, poor lad. Poor lad.
KB chuckles like, all right, Millie, go face the world. She'll playfully just put a boot against your back and just give you a tiny shove. Nothing forceful, just like, get going.
Mm.
Though it does poke you a little bit because KB is wearing heels right now. So it's just like, hey. Yep, okay, cool.
Mm.
Before anything else starts, you see Frambois immediately start clumsily clapping in a sort of simulacrum of applause, but she doesn't quite understand what goes into it.
Mm.
Peter will be like, am I allowed to say that's adorable? Because that's pretty adorable.
I'll
Mm.
say it. It is adorable.
Lilac just kind of claps back at Frambois.
Peter
And then
Peter will quickly whisper to Lilac, honestly looking at her kind of getting traces of Penny energy, not gonna lie.
That would make things really oh. Lilac just kind of like doesn't know how to respond to that.
Mostly
Azure
me
just
and the
look.
adorable energy, but yes, you're still kind of sore, Millie, so you can remove some of the you still have a -1 to what your jump used to be, so it should be like 3 right now, but you get the health back.
Mm,
Yay, Millie.
mm. Yeah, as
I,
Millie
I
comes
walk.
out,
I walk up to her. It's like, glad to see you back in at least somewhat in one piece.
Lilac just rushes at Millie and just friggin' gets into a nice big hug.
Seems like she's gonna be okay.
KV claps,
Frambois,
yay, Millie!
Frambois, smiling warmly, slowly approaches.
Mm,
Are you feeling back in order, Miss Duffy? Certainly welcome news.
Hooray! Celebration time! And KB revs her chainsaw and starts swinging it over her head.
oh my.
Gilda's like, no, KB, put the chainsaw down.
KB.
And accidentally slices one of the wooden posts holding up the front of the tent, and it just falls and bonks Pierre on the head. Ow.
Wow.
Oh.
Please,
Well,
That was new.
What? Well, we've only really just met, but you seem nice. Congrats on not being dead, I suppose.
Was there a risk of such things?
I
do not
don't know.
know.
We've only just met.
I do not know fully the intricacies of alternate organic biology.
I don't know what that means, but neither do I.
KB's like, admittedly, I don't either, but then again, I was never the sharpest breadstick in the knife box. It's like, oh, KB.
Okay.
That was just a silence as people compartmentalize what was just said.
Marvin's like, so we have Bianca to thank for this.
Frambois will record another victory in Bianca's column. Marvin's like, well, if Comgo's one of them, I got a message on his scroll. He's just gonna spend the day hanging out with Leslie and Bianca, try and stay calm. And you know what? I say we leave him to it. Those two can handle things if they get a bit hairy.
Makes sense, boss.
Yeah.
Millie knows all about that.
Millie, you're almost immediately ganked by Clover and Gwen. It's just like, oh, Clover's like, oh my god, I'm so glad you're freaking walking again.
Mm.
I didn't accidentally hit below the belt, did I? Gwen's like, I think you're good, Clover.
Well, Lilac will just kind of take the time to walk over to Dakota real quick. And just kind of greet him. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Lilac. Oh, thank God Millie's walking again. That is a load off of, I'm pretty sure, everyone's mind now.
Yeah. Especially mine. Yeah.
I didn't get the details, but you seemed like you were having a nice talk with Frambois. I didn't want to focus in, didn't want to pry, but hope that went well.
Well, things certain between us are certainly they're progressing. I don't know how to feel about this all still, but it's it's interesting, if nothing else.
Lily sees Frambois approach and just opens her arms for a hug. It's just like, yeah, whenever you want to, right here.
Mm. What have you been up to lately, Dakota?
Uh, just been trying to relax. Talking talking with one of the new girls. The one you guys came back from the village with, Sylvia? Yeah, Sylvia.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you see her over by in the other tent sharpening her short sword.
Mm. What you talk about with her?
Well, she wants to enroll at Beacon, and I admire the hustle. She's aware she's gonna have to do a lot to catch up with a lot of us, because a lot of us have had quite a bit of experience in the past couple months, to say the least.
Sure have.
Seriously, Lilac, I gotta be real with you. It feels like we've had, in the past, like, anywhere from 4 to 6 months, we've had the kind of experience most hunters and huntresses don't get until after, like, 4 years or something.
Well, it that's what happens when you're stuck on the front lines as we are.
Yep.
Lily gives Frambois a big hug, being very conscious to make sure her head is pressed right against her chest.
Goodness.
Frambois in heaven.
Mm.
Frambois, God, I'm glad this is me.
We should. Lilac will look over at them and see Dakota. We should really have to do something with them. Just like all four of us.
Yeah, we really should. He
Right.
then put two fingers to his forehead. It's like, after you guys deal with this,
Mm.
a couple of you, namely Azure, Licorice, Lilac, Framboise, and Millie get a message on their scroll saying, couple Grim up at the gate, not too many. If you got a moment, could you deal with that?
Licorice doesn't have a scroll.
Okay, well, Azure gets it and probably relays this to Licorice because one of them would have mentioned, hey, get one of the new girls.
Well, duty calls. Licorice, you're with us.
I'm
Damn.
on it.
And I was hoping I
Alright.
could. I was hoping I could have some quality time. Well, I guess that can wait. I'll see you in a bit.
Hey, any time when you engage in a good roughhousing is quality time in my book. Let's go.
Dakota's just like, hey, no eavesdropping. I'll
That's
see you in a
not
bit,
what I-
Lilac.
All right, see you in a bit. Love you.
Lily's just like, well, it seems like they need you. Don't worry. You know where to find me. She'll just take a seat by the fireplace. Good luck. Alright, so let me move you all to the front gates. Doodly doo! Now, is everybody here? Yes, everyone's here. Cool.
So you're saying there's some Grim around?
Yeah,
Yep.
roughly a minute or two after you guys get up to the front, you hear some growling, and let me make sure I get these and not the other ones. Yeah, you see 4 Ursas barrel in. It's just like
A lot.
it's just like probably nothing you guys can't handle.
At this point, Azure just pops his neck, pops his knuckles. I guess it's time to go make some donuts.
I got that reference.
Well, damn. I was hoping.
I'm sorry?
Okay.
In joke. Okay, in joke. Stay focused.
Yeah.
A question. This thing. Is this like a...
It's a giant ass fountain.
Okay, so is it technically high ground?
The fountain's about 10, 15 feet up, so yes? Yeah, it's about 15 feet up, so yes, it would be high ground.
It's
Okay,
over.
I'm gonna...
Oh, whoops. So we're rolling initiative?
Assuming initiative.
Alright.
I've already rolled.
Okay, it's a 1d10 plus your willpower scores.
Don't.
All right. Let me.
This is
get...
why I always wait before rolling.
I forget this is the one.
Well, at least my 8 modifier carries my one roll.
Yes.
Well, I have a 7 modifier, which helped.
I think your willpower is 5, Siren? Let me double check for you.
It is. I was confused if it was a 2d10 or a 1d10 roll. Sorry,
It's
It's
a
a 1d10.
Yeah, for this
Unless
one.
you all
Sorry about
fucked
that.
up.
No problem.
That was my fuck up. That was my fuck up.
Okay, let me punch you
Nah.
guys into the turn order and get these things up. Okay, hang on a second. Actually, I gotta clear this thing.
Oh, Licorice and Frambar are tied. All right, it's the higher. I think Licorice has the higher willpower, so Licorice
Yes,
goes.
in a case of a tie, the higher sword goes, so...
So it goes Billy, Licorice, Framboise, and then Lilac and Azure.
Millie gets her legs healed. All right, let's go. Let's fucking go.
I've got this opportunity.
Okay, so Framboise 11, Licorice 11, Millie 12, Lilac 9. Yeah, you're 8 willpower. Even on a bad day, you still get a half decent turn order.
And me bringing up the rear.
Don't worry, Azure's designated cleanup.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm gonna make a 5th Ursa and just put it over here for turn order's sake. He doesn't exist. He's just imaginary.
That's Jeff. He's the Ursa that no one likes, so they just told him, yeah, we got a really important mission for you. Just stay in the corner, and if they try and flank us, you be our backup.
I was gonna say he's shortened Ursa.
Nah, he just doesn't exist. Don't worry about Jeff. Jeff is just. He's just chilling.
Okay.
Jeff's allowed
so-
to chill. He's worked hard. He's had a long day, and the other Ursas are like, Jeff, it's fine. You've been
Okay,
having a bad day.
so-
We've got this.
1d10 for where the Ursas go. And then plus, okay, so 9.5. Okay. Darn, they're just gonna slip or turn in before you, Lilac.
Alright, that's fine by me. It gives me time to think.
I should be above Frembar, I believe, because I have a higher
Yep,
willpower.
there we go.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all
Okay, so top of the round, we have Millie with her fixed legs, and she's like, yeah, let's do this.
Let's go.
Hey, fixed legs edition.
We patched fixed the issue where Millie's legs were broken. It's just part of the patch notes. Okay.
Yeah. One plus one, so just three.
So we got
Okay.
+3. Okay.
Plus 3 to defense. Nice. Okay, here, I'll mark that on for everybody.
Alright.
Let's go with a nice yellow. All right, so just the yellow dot as a reminder that'll just give you guys 3 defense on top of whatever defense
roll.
rolls you roll this fight.
Alright.
Yeah, playing games with Siren reminded me. Oh yes, tokens good. Use tokens.
Oh, it's on you. Look. It stays with you.
All right. Yeah, no worries, Siren. Okay. And welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard it. I'll repeat just in case. The yellow 3 token on you, you'll have an extra 3 to all your defense rolls for this fight against the Grim. Thanks
Oh,
to
wow.
Millie.
All right.
Yeah, between you and Millie, this party has a shit ton of support. Ah, don't worry, I know that feeling.
It's fine. Take a good moment. Wondering why these freaking nurses tried to show up the gate.
All right. Put up the ice wall.
That's the wall, brother.
That's the wall, bro.
All right, so they're gonna have to spend extra time going around it, or they can try and get through it. They'll probably waste their time doing that, but Ursa aren't smart. Most Grim are varying
Except
levels of
Jeff, who's in the
intelligence.
far corner. Except Jeff, who decided to not be in this fight.
Yeah, Jeff is actually smart. Like Jeff
Jeff
is
is objectively the smartest one here. He's like, nope, I ain't fighting. Are you kidding me?
PCs, I'm not going those guys down.
All right, that's Millie's turn. Licorice.
Current plan. I wish to move. Oh, before I move, is talking a free action if I do it quickly?
I'm literally never gonna make talking take up anything, so yes.
talking.
Okay, Licorice is just gonna ask, hey, are these, is there a dust these guys are weak to, like a specific one?
I've never really thought about that, but
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Alright, as soon as she doesn't get an answer, she's gonna get her gun, Delta, and
Okay.
sort of catapult herself with anti-gravity bullets onto the top. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay, and then she's gonna going to let me just think.
I love one of Licorice's gimmicks is just I can rocket jump with my pistol.
She can do it. She does it. That's just how it is. All right. So she's gonna engage in. What does Pink do again? Like, what's the ability?
Pink is the like supersonic dust. That's like the sound dust.
Okay. Well, I'll fire 2 loads of pink into them. How's that sound? I'll fire at this dude. Is that okay?
Which dude? Oh, that one. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So You said this counts as an advantage because I'm on high ground, right?
Oh well, no, that is I said you could get up on the fountain. It's not an advantage.
Okay, fair enough.
Mhm.
Oh, well, I would. Well, I need to get there anyway to see.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the roll again? It's 2d10 plus my
Plus
ranged attack,
your
right?
ranged accuracy.
So that's
Mhm.
13.
That is tasty.
Well, that's not. Oh, is it not? Okay, fair enough. Well, she's got. It's still a good idea, so she's gonna do it anyway.
Oh,
Okay, so that's the first
Frambois,
one.
you using one of your things, or are you just checking?
No, that was an intent to activate that, since you said that can be activated as a reaction on a different ally's turn.
All right. Let me pull up your sheet so I can remember these things. So which one is this?
Étendu, the area effect.
Oh, so you're
sentence.
gonna. Oh, okay. So you're gonna turn Licorice's attack into an AOE. Okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
maybe
That is
someone else, but I don't. So I'm going for.
that is the goal.
Uh, yeah. All right. Give it a roll. See how effective this will be. I'm gonna say, even unless it nat twos, you'll get this one as well. But let's see if you can get more. Okay, no, with that, Licorice's attack is gonna get all 4 of them.
Okay. So all right. So that.
Okay,
So
so
basically,
your attack is, yep, that's a hit. That's just gonna be normal damage, so 1d6 plus your agility.
1d6 plus agility. Agility is 7. So roll 1d10, right? Plus 7.
1d6.
1d6. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's always the way.
Well, good news.
Okay.
They're all taking 8 damage.
Quick question. What does Sonic do again? Does that add anything? Or is it
I
just
will
like...
take the health off and I'll remind myself because, man, I don't think we've actually had someone use the pink dust in a long time. All right. So,
The echo rounds.
yes.
The sound comes from the impact on the Ursas, not from where the gun fires.
Okay, so...
Okay. Oh, so these are like good for stealth. Okay.
Okay, so it's okay, so it's just gonna cause a large bang here instead of where I fired.
Yes. But that's good to know for later.
Yeah, okay. All right. So in that case, the second one's gonna be. I'm gonna use green for the second one. Is that okay?
Absolutely. All right. These are the wind rounds. Oh, yeah, the green rounds. They're fun because they literally have no range. You can literally shoot something from 1,000 feet away if you wanted with a green round.
Okay. Well, I'm going for this. I'm going for this guy again.
All right, and yep, Framboise thing is still up, so this will still hit them.
Oh, I thought that was per attack.
Did I roll that? I actually do not remember. Let me see.
I think you said that it's per attack, and I get like 2 of them per round outside of my turn.
Okay, all right. So this one was all right. So this one will just be the one Ursa. Okay.
That's cool.
They all took a little damage from that. Thank you, Fram. Okay,
So that's a
so
24.
yes. You just missed out on the extra dice, but that's still a hit.
Yep. 1d6 plus
Plus your agility of 7.
7.
Yep.
That's
That
a
is
bit
much
better.
better. Minus 12. All right, this Earth is starting to get pretty
Okay.
irritated.
So Lickers and the Rookers, okay, so they're not weak to sound or wind. Good to know.
Hmm.
Okay, and just a reminder, each range attack costs 2 capacity, so you're at 3 out of 7
Oh
now.
yeah. Yep. And I used a move to get here, so I think my turn is done.
All right, Frambois.
Okay, so, um, all right, I am going to be loading teal and periwinkle rounds into the scepter for this.